say that I'd be married 10 years from now. What is up, guys? It's me, Dani, and welcome to my first vlog on this channel. So as you guys can tell off the title of this video, it's going to be a Q&A based off the questions that you guys asked me off my Instagram. And it's gonna be like a get ready with me. So if you want to see me do this makeup look, then just keep watching because it's gonna be an interesting one. Let's go. So I guess we'll start off with moisturizing first. This is the moisturizer I prefer to use during the winter. Not like anybody asked, but the first question is, how old were you when you went to Toronto? I was 7 and I came here with my mom. The next question is, story behind your journey to Canada. So I'm assuming like you're asking why my family decided to come to Canada. By the way, we're rhyming now. So the long story short to that is my dad initially wanted to come to Canada for a better lifestyle and looking out for his family. He wanted me to study here, so he came here first, same year, but just a few months earlier on. And yeah, ever since then I've just been living in Toronto. Haven't moved, so I can't really say how the lifestyle is like in other parts of Canada, but I've always wanted to travel in Canada as well. Moving on to eyebrows, I'm using NYX Professional Precision Brow in the shade Espresso. Can't really get it to focus because I'm using my camera on my phone, but we're gonna make it work. Moving on to the next question, what's your favorite spot to eat at in Toronto? And honestly, I can't really answer it because I just love food overall, especially Japanese food. So any place that has Japanese food I just really like. So the next question is, what are your vlogs gonna be about? So that's actually a good question because since this is the first video, I haven't really discussed what I'm gonna be doing on this channel and what you can expect from me. My channel is gonna be, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be very mainstream, but if you do enjoy watching me, that sounded kind of weird, but like you can expect to see a lot of challenges, Q&As, vlogs for when I do go out. I don't know when that's gonna be because quarantine, but I'm gonna try my best to make it as entertaining and as unique as possible. Obviously I want to make it different, like I want to make it more like Danielle. My eyebrows look really dark on camera right now, but I promise they won't be. Gotta keep them brows fleeky, you know. Okay. Yes, this is gonna be an awkward first vlog. First video is always the worst one, but that's okay because everybody starts off somewhere. It was really hard starting this first vlog. I just sat here for like a good 10 minutes looking at the camera and I'm like, how am I gonna start it? But you gotta start somewhere, you know. Okay, moving on. I'm done with the eyebrows, by the way. So I'm taking my angled brush and my concealer. We're gonna be concealing underneath the eyebrows. I'm using Tarte Creaseless Concealer in the shade Medium Golden. Again, you can't really see because my camera is trash and it's not gonna focus. Anyway, the next question, she's asking, how has your life changed ever since we have been dealing with the whole COVID situation? So I don't know about everybody else, but the COVID cases in Toronto had just recently gone up a lot ever since the winter season started. So obviously like the cold and everything. Since March when we went into lockdown, like at first, obviously no one was used to like quarantining and being isolated at home. I personally used to go out a lot with my friends or just like going to school, going to work and everything. So when quarantine started, I was really bored, as everybody else might have been. That's when I really started to get into TikTok. I started focusing on building my platform on there. That's also when I met 𝙎𝙤𝙘𝙞𝙞. Even though I was really bored, I would say that it was tolerable and manageable because for one thing, I got to meet new friends, not necessarily like in person, but like reach out to new people, build connections. Another thing is that I got to spend more time with my mom. I think a lot of people can relate to it when I say like ever since quarantine started, a lot of people gotten closer to their family members, I guess, because pre-quarantine everybody was like busy doing their own thing, busy with the work and school life, but once quarantine hit, like everybody had no choice just to like stay home. I guess quarantine changed me for like the good and the bad. The bad because like I said, it was really boring. I really wanted to go out, but I couldn't because safety first. Overall, I think I've become a better person. I would hope so. I found to not really take care of myself, but more so on my skin. I'm breaking out a lot right now, but through quarantine I've realized that like I shouldn't be wearing too much makeup, and like now I've become more comfortable and accepting of my skin naturally. Moving on, I'm just gonna be going in with my concealer again underneath my eyes. The next question, very interested to hear about your FA journey. So I was in flight school and that was my major, and I haven't found a flight attendant job just yet because COVID, like I said. Obviously the airlines are down and nobody's hiring at the moment, but I do look forward to beginning my applications once everything starts to go back to normal. I started college in 2018 and it was a 2-year course program with Seneca. Really good school. I'm going in with my NYX mattifying setting spray with my sponge to blend it out. It was a really fun course and very hands-on learning too. Now we're gonna be going in with a CoverGirl translucent powder, yes, shade 115 translucent medium. The next question is, what's your biggest goal? So obviously, after I graduated, all I've been wanting is to start my dream goal, my dream career, which is to fly. That'll always be my goal until I look crazy again. But that's okay, because it's not gonna stay like that. But yeah, anyway, I know that's what my family wants to see from me as well. Apart from that, honestly, I would just say biggest goal is to make my family proud, because I've come such a long way to like try to make them proud and make them see me succeed. So that is my biggest goal. Moving on, what I'm most proud of is the person that I am today, obviously, and the accomplishments that come along with me and my journey to get to where I am. The biggest one as of right now is graduating college, being done with school. Obviously, there's always room for improvement and every day is a new learning experience, but overall, I can say that I've finished, graduated with a diploma. But yeah, my biggest inspiration, my mom, because my mom always does everything like wholeheartedly and she tries her best to do everything to the best of her abilities. Sometimes I call her OCD because she low-key is, but that's not the point. Sometimes OCD is a good thing. I look up to her for being a strong, independent woman, which is what I always aspire to become in the future. Who doesn't want to be a strong, independent woman? But yeah, I don't want to get into too much detail about it because she's over there and I know she's low-key listening to me. She's just not saying anything. But yeah, that is my greatest inspiration and forever will be. Now we're just gonna brush off everything that's going on with my face. Got my brush. How do you describe yourself 10 years from now? Oh, it's crazy to think that I'm gonna be 30 by then. Like what? No, like I'm gonna be 30. Like I'm gonna be old by then. I'm hoping that I would have found a flight attendant job and I have stable income. I wouldn't say that I'd be married 10 years from now because it's kind of a bit too fast. I don't know, maybe we'll look back at this video 10 years from now and see where I'm at. As of right now, I don't see myself being married by 30, but I am hoping that I'd be with someone I'm not trying to be like single life is boring, whatever, but like obviously it's nice to have somebody who will like support you and like be there for you. So I'm hoping I would still be with someone. I think I'd be doing a lot of traveling. I would have hoped to see the top 3 or top 5 destinations on my bucket list crossed off the list by then. I think so. I think we can make that work in 10 years. But yeah, I'm gonna be going with my Tarte blush in the shade Party. Okay. The next question, any tips for broken-hearted people? I think that we can all agree that at some point in our life, we've been heartbroken by like that one person, or maybe even 2, or maybe even 3, or maybe now. Like, you know, my best advice for that is honestly just take your time to embrace your feelings. Like, there's nothing wrong with being brokenhearted. Like, you shouldn't have to rush yourself to get over the person, because I feel like the more you rush yourself to get over somebody, the more the feelings are likely to come back later on, because at that moment you're not sure that that's what you want. Take your time with it. There's nothing wrong with like crying. Like, cry it out, but keep in mind your worth. And never forget that there are like 7 billion people in the world. That person is just like one heartbreak away for you to get closer to your partner for life, I guess. Yes, sometimes it gets tiring to keep going through the same thing over and over. You might think, when is it ever gonna end? Or I might not ever find the right person for me. Like, it's easy to think so negatively of that situation. Like, at that moment, it just feels like the whole world is crashing down on you. But later on, you're gonna be like, why was I crying over that person? Why was I wasting so much like time and energy over that person that doesn't even deserve me? So my tip is take your time with it. Cry it out, but never forget your worth and move on from it. Period. So many things in this world to be grateful about, and that one person is just not worth your time and energy dwelling over. So, just my opinion. How do you get a girl who just got out of a relationship 3 weeks ago? Like, what do I do? Similarly to the last question, let the person feel, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be like a rebound, unless you're okay with that. Like, I'm not judging or anything, but that would just be my advice. Like, let the person get over her ex first before you make your move. I just think that that would be the key to a healthy relationship, if and when you guys do decide to get together, like in the future when she's moved on from her ex. But that's still your call, and at the end of the day, like, I wish you luck. I'm guessing she's saying think. Being maputi is the maganda. So maputi means like white in skin tone color. Maganda means beautiful. What I can say to that is, for me personally, I don't think that color, skin tone, whatever it is, should define your beauty. I think that that's just the expectation society has built into people's brain. I think the definition of being beautiful is defined by a person's personality, and obviously to come after that is how well they're put together overall. But like, skin color shouldn't matter. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Honestly, just like forget about what other people think is the definition of beauty and being beautiful, because you're unique for yourself. You shouldn't have to change yourself just to fit the standards of other people. Now I'm gonna be going over with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, ending it off with the previous question. If you think being maputi is your definition of being beautiful, then go for it. But if you are like tan, or if you're dark skinned, then embrace it. Why am I so bogey? Honestly, only you can answer that question, because like I said, you shouldn't have to live up to other people's standards or expectations of you. So if you think you're bogey, then by all means think you're bogey. Like, props to you for your confidence. Self-love is the key to everything. So if you have that, and if you have confidence in yourself, then you are both bogey, maganda, whatever it is that you want to think of yourself. going to be going on with another mascara. This one is just the Great Lash by Maybelline for my lower lash line. This one is a question from my great friend from the Philippines. She's asking what is my favorite place to hang out to every time I go to the Philippines, anywhere my friends and family are. Like literally, you can take me to SM or like Robinson's Mall and I would be like completely fine with that as long as I'm with like my grandparents or like my friends from back home. Most memorable spot with them was Gastro. We were just enjoying dinner together, so I hope that when I do go back home we can hang out again, even though I know you guys are all busy now. Pero yeah, I hope to go back home soon, very soon. The question is, would I ever do meet and greets? And will you ever visit Boston? Obviously, I would love to, especially the subscribers that are here from TikTok and from Instagram. But on a long run in the future, I would really want to if this channel does take me anywhere big. So don't forget to subscribe to me. I'm just going to use this control-free clear eyebrow gel for my eyebrows to finish it off. Last question that I'll answer is Pocky, Yan Yan, or Hello Panda? Pocky, not so much. Yan Yan, I would say I really like the vanilla one. So I would say Yan Yan. Hello Panda is kind of similar, I would say, to Yan Yan, only that it's in like smaller cookie form. I'm just gonna highlight it. I'm gonna finish it off with the Too Faced Extreme Lip Injection thing. And there you have it, guys. This is the finished look. This is my everyday makeup routine, whatever it's called. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on my social media platforms. I will have them down below. Make sure to leave a comment what kind of videos you want to see from me in the future. But yeah, that'll be all for now. I think I will see you guys next time and stay safe. Bye! Kasi hindi pa ako nakapag-decide kung gagawin ko ng Tagalog or English or Taglish yung mga videos ko. So siguro pag nahihirapan na akong mag-Tagalog, i-English ko na lang. Kasi minsan hindi ko mabigtas kung ano yung gusto ko sabihin sa English. So tatagalogin ko na lang. O kaya pagka other way around, kung English man siya, kasi minsan bulol din ako sa English, tatagalogin ko na lang. Sa mga bloopers, siguro Tagalog na lang kasi mas solid pagka yung jokes ko Tagalog.
What did she say?
I mean, hindi rin naman ako marunong mag-jokes. Mga akong itlog. Okay lang yan. Type ko naman ng balot. Balot!
Laksan mo ano ka? Alam mo ng ano? Hotdog?
Hotdog!
Masarap.
Yan! Nabuang na si ate girl. Hala! May akala ko may butas. Backless to, guys. Chars. Palawit-lawit effect. Para naman hindi masyado booming yung ating forehead. Mukhang landing ng mga eroplano sa airport. Okay na yan. Yan naman akong tatagpuin eh.